What's up, people? Was supposed to do this yesterday at this time. Didn't do it. Too much people were coming on. S Jam was on, Foodie Beauty, the likes, lots of degenerates and whatnot. And we're just gonna do this right now. So I haven't watched this before, nor do I. I don't care to watch it. We're just gonna watch it together. So we're gonna do this. So we got cripple irate Alex on, and he's gonna tell me a lot about what's going on, right? Because yeah, he totally knows. We will find out what this is about. I thought they buried the hatchet long ago, or were ignoring it. Oh, we shall see. You like Gigi? He's funny. Well, I think Gigi's in for a very bad uh, financial years in the next couple of years. Maybe in the next year or two, he's gonna get what he deserves, which is he has to pay for the defamation he's been doing. I've heard that he hasn't submitted documentation in regards to losses incurred by AK. I'm like, you have a case saying that you lost money due to what somebody is doing, but yet you don't submit when the judge tells you you have this deadline to submit it, and you didn't submit it, nor did Hussey submit it. Like, what the hell's going on? How can you have a firm, solid case against somebody when you don't submit your financial documents, which shows you did incur losses? Like, it's completely stupid, incredibly stupid. GG is Floridian. Oh boy, I would say something against Floridians, but I used to live in Florida. I've lived a lot of places in the States, New York State, was in Queens for a while. I lived in Connecticut for, some time, in New Haven, doing studies there. And then I was I was in Florida. Yeah, I kind of liked living in Southern Florida. I was actually supposed to go to like Gainesville, Florida after a while, like Gainesville area, but I didn't. I mean, considering like areas like Gainesville and Tallahassee seems to be very violent these days. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. So built to spill. Oh yeah, totally Freudian. And you lived there 12 years ago. All these vacations are made up. All these vacations say otherwise. Okay. There's a lot of making up of things, but we're gonna get into this. So if you didn't know by the title, I'm making efforts to take Gigi to court. So right after his proceedings, his matters in court with AK has been wrapped up, he's moving in to the courtroom with me, is what I gotta say. So maybe after me, somebody else will be moving into the courtroom with him. I mean, it would really, really be something that he deserves, because this guy's a stain. He is like a little virus, a little venereal that you get and you can't get rid of. And the only way to really, really do something about it is to cut it out, and cutting it out by way of the court, by way of him owing monies that he needs to pay. And if he doesn't pay, well, shit, go back to court and make sure he pays. How will that work? That I've got a game plan. Okay, it will be in the jurisdiction of the United States of America. Let's just put it that way. No one ever explains how this all started. How this starts is that one person, aka gaining ground, doesn't like when other people are successful in a space where he was successful, until he got loopy, started attacking various people of color, which I won't mention. Well, maybe I will. Michael B. Petty also was attacking Charlie Gold, doing a lot of extremely racist shit, and making little stock account YouTube channels like Discounted Life, uh, doing like KKK crap all over the place. It's actually pretty disgusting. How will I sue? Is from the US, from your Missouri home, where you will. We're gonna figure that out, Fish. Don't worry about that. Maybe I'll do it from Florida. Maybe I'll do it from New York, or maybe I do it from Connecticut. You see what I did? They were kind of like the accents. You know what? I actually started living in Florida. People were like laughing at me because they said I talked funny because they're like, "Oh, you talk funny. Like the way how you talk is so funny." And I thought they talked funny. Funny how accents go. All right, so let's just get into this crap. Let me share my screen, and we're gonna get into this. Let's go.
Hey, did you survive?
Yeah, yeah. I'm, just slowly dying. It's fine. You know,
Well,
I had an idea, Gigi. I
Yeah.
think we should have a countdown to my death.
Okay.
Oh my god,
I think
Eggy, I already explained this to you about the minors thing. How do you know she didn't do that? Like, how am I not a credible source? People tell me what have I been wrong in this space? What have I said that was actually incorrect? Like even the craziest shit that I've said about Hannibal and him spreading the virus, and there were women who corroborated this. There's a woman who left his space that was a mod because she started to get sick and she couldn't figure it out what it was until she figured it out. There was that Rachel individual that was fucking Hannibal, and Hannibal knew it was Rachel when we didn't know it was Rachel and would literally deny it. He's a fucking sociopath. What else do I need to do? The whole Timberly situation. People were saying how I wasn't telling the truth about Timberly. And then months later, fucking people were getting robbed left, right, and center by Timberly, and people were coming out. Like, what the fuck? What else should I do? I have been 100% credible on this website. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, the whole Timberly shit. Like, if I'm saying Timberly's a fucking scammer, Timberly's a scammer. She was scamming me, she was scamming a bunch of people. Why do people need to get scammed by Timberly after I've said that? And then posting video, Timberly's a scammer. No shit. I was talking about Messica. When I posted that Jessica Messica was drinking and driving and has a case, what the F did Jessica Messica do? Jessica Messica literally came on and said that she didn't have a case because that dumbass shithole couldn't remember. And then she started making this, thanks for the reminder for telling me about my case. I'm like, what the F in your life? What kind of tard are you to not remember that you have a case that can completely upheave your life where you were drinking and driving? You have to do a certain things so that the prosecutor doesn't put it on your record. What kind of idiot doesn't remember that? It's completely idiotic. And then all of a sudden, yeah, she completed her so-called program or whatever it is that the Connecticut wanted her to do, so it doesn't go on her record. Jessica Messick has actually committed crime. She has. I was talking about the minors. Hey, I've actually discussed this in AK's stream from, I believe, 2 nights ago. I said that I can't force somebody to do something. Statistically speaking, people who get into traumatic situations like that, they typically don't report it. All I said was report it to the police and go from there. Because it's a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation. If I do put up this person, then people are like, oh, why are you putting a minor up? And of course you're gonna have a bunch of trolls saying all sorts of bullshit. And rehashing a traumatic experience is never good. Um, if I don't, I get people like you, dear Eggy, that will say that, oh yes, this is all bullshit. But how do you know it's not bullshit? How do you know? You can't prove a negative? You can't prove that it's not bullshit, right? So we may have to talk about that one more time or two more times, whatever it takes. But the fact of the matter is, Jessica Messick has done a lot of shit. She worked at a freaking place where there were video games. What kind of people are typically around? Or should I say, what kind of age people are typically around a business centered around playing video games? Let me ask you that. Right? There's a lot to this. So I am in no way, shape, or form gonna force a minor to do something that they're not comfortable with, nor am I going to insist repeatedly to rehash a traumatic experience. All I gotta say is report it to the police. If they don't report it to police, I might be like, hey, I know it might be traumatic for you. This happened and that happened. It's really, truly, ultimately up to you if you don't want to report this to police or if you do want to report this to police. But statistically speaking, most people don't report this sort of stuff. It actually goes unreported. Anyways, we're gonna get into this with Spider-Man, aka his name. He puts his name as Jesus, really? Cripple Cop? Okay.
I should have a countdown. I think we can. I think we can arrange
I think he's
that.
trying to be ironic with that name, but the irony is that he's actually being very, very, how do I put it? Realistic in calling himself that.
All right.
Well, I've been actually working on art and stuff. So I'm working on a second channel that I'm going to try to focus more of my pre-recorded long form content, non-Girl World related. I'm fucking over Girl World. So I've been actually honing my skills with making animations, intros and stuff. Like, I don't want to stay with the channel as yet. I'm going to record my first video this week. I'm going to run it by a couple people, have critiqued, criticized, and if they think it's good, I'm going to upload and advertise it. But yeah, I'm so over this place. I'm like, I need to do something different. So I'm still going to stay on gaining ground. And
he's so over the place when he repeatedly keeps going at people who have found success in Girl World, like Paradise Pearl, like Garlic Bread, me. Every person that he sees that gets a certain amount of views, he wants that back, right? Because this is a guy that used to get consistently 30, 40, 50,000 views in the heydays when people like Charlie Gold could get 250,000 views on a video about Foodie Beauty. Michael B. Petty could get 250,000, 300, 350,000, 500,000 views on a video. When was this stream from? 5 days ago. So they had to, of course, comment on the whole last week Saturday situation with Yato B walking, or when we have jobless Yato that likes to drink and live at his brother's apartment. Yato ain't got nothing. I don't understand these pathetic, jobless degenerates that all they want to do is come online and just do what? You're talking about a person who's gainfully employed, who has assets, who helps his family. I'm not a hamster. I'm not 5'3". I'm nowhere close to 5'3". They say I got titties. Mister, have you seen me at the gym? Like all these like hilarious shit, and like it doesn't make any sense to me. Nor do I care that bunch of losers who ain't got nothing is talking shit. It's just actually absolutely hilarious. But sure, let's just go over this. Let's see what they have to say.
I think I want to keep gaining ground for like open panels and maybe occasional
You have
TikTok
not seen me
reaction
at the
panels.
gym? Okay, well, there was that one time, I guess, S-Jam didn't think I was at the gym when I said I was at the gym. That's another thing. I'm like, why would I say that I'm at the gym? Or why would I say I'm somewhere where I'm not? Like, I don't get this shit from people. If I say I'm at the gym, I'm at the gym. I literally was at the gym. Then I went on stream with him. I turned on my camera. I'm at the gym. I was on the treadmill. That was my cardio day. I was literally on the treadmill doing cardio. Like, why would people not think that this is always going to be puzzling to me? I say I showed up for Natter's second court date in Gatineau. Oh, Monty didn't show up. How do you know that? Like, why would I make that up? Like, I never get that crap. It's like, holy crap, man.
For like a little bit of
Like,
drama.
is this because people like just lie about shit that they shouldn't be lying about? Is that it? I guess
I want
so.
to actually start putting effort into content again. It's very nice to put effort into content, and I miss those days. So
Are you
hopefully
taking the advice that I gave you some time ago, GG?
you've been giving that advice like 3 or 4 years now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know that I'm much more entertaining than this fucking stupid space of rereads. So I'm going to start working on it. But once I get the video up, I'll announce what the channel is. But for now, mind your business. Belinda
Hey,
wants.
AK, is this drunk garbage? Is he like working full time? Because I mean, if I'm gonna have a case, how's he gonna pay me my money for saying I'm a criminal and repeatedly saying I have done many crimes, sometimes saying small crimes? Like, is he gainfully employed? Like, how am I supposed to get my money from him?
Me to play her soundbite for her before we hit start.
Goddamn lying inbred piece of shit.
You're welcome, Belinda. All right, here we go. This is Yato versus Monty. Can a moderator in the chat put Yato's?
It's common. What's this? It's common for people living in their car to have a gym membership for a place to shower. You know who was like that? Latini. Remember Letitia used to like do that with like, living in her vehicle. Do you think I live in my vehicle, or do you think I just pulled over because I was only gonna give 30 minutes of my time to a degenerate? Yes, Gigi works full time. He allegedly makes over 100K a year. Ooh, Monty likes that. Okay, so I guess by court order, he would be able to pay me a good chunk of money per year when this is all said and over. Okay, good to know.
Channel. Don't put Monty's though. Put Yato's channel in the chat. Here we go. This is and by the way, like I said, Yato has a very spicy introduction for Monty. So if you have an aversion to the Edward, you might want to block yours for a second. Here we go.
Oh, here's this little bitch nigga right now. What's going on, Monty? I was talking to the people in the audience.
Oh, he has
okay.
access to how did he get to own his place in Florida? All right, AK. Well, I mean, I guess you're first up, so you're gonna have to ask the court to, by the way of the judgment, to garnish his wages and to maybe ask the judge for him to forcefully sell his house, which judges can do. When is this GG stream from? This is from 5 days ago. So I was on stream with Yato D God. Give him about half an hour of my time. That's the only amount of time I can spare for losers. I have shit to do. And I believe they went over this either like Saturday or Sunday. No, not Saturday, Sunday or Monday. I think it was Sunday, but I gotta make sure. You know what? Actually, let me check. Let me look at this. 5 days ago, so the 22nd. So it was the Sunday. So he of course had to go over this on the Sunday.
Hey, hold on up. I do have one thing to say before I cut my camera on. Are you gonna sit here and flirt with me incessantly if I put my camera on? Because it seems like you really like light-skinned niggas.
I don't.
So what's up with the sexually charged shit every time words come out of your mouth?
There ain't.
Yes, there are.
Dog, I hit you up earlier. You're like, I'm not gonna set.
Why you trying to hit up a grown man for?
To hit up a grown.
I'm a grown man doing grown man business.
Would you say?
I was trying to do it. I'm struggling to do an impression of him because his
Oh, I
voice
can
is
do
so
it.
high pitched.
Yo, caca. You see, the problem with Girl World is that people just make up lies and they run with it. Yo, caca.
The
On a
problem
Saturday, you hit
with
me
your
up.
world.
Yeah, and that's true. People make up lies and they run with it, just like you.
I'll get there. Don't worry. I'll get there eventually.
You just kind of have to remember what puberty was like, and then just step into that moment, and you can do Monty.
Thank you, Gigi.
That's much better.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
what-
Yeah, I'll
you're
get there
getting it.
eventually. Yeah.
You're getting it. In about like 10 to 15 years, like remember when your newborn's going through puberty, you're gonna have Monty flashbacks. You're like, oh god, no.
My
I know.
eldest is going through puberty, and
Oh.
his voice keeps breaking. I don't need it, Gigi.
Have him teach you now. Be like, excuse me, son. Can you
What?
walk me through your Monty?
Yeah,
impression?
like why is this wheelchair bound man not with his newborn baby? This is the thing that keeps being brought up, right? Like this guy's all over the goddamn place. Like I am already busy that I can't just be everywhere, but this man is literally everywhere in everybody's streams. You go to a Yato stream, he's in there. You go to a Gigi stream, he's in there. You go to Loudmouth Hasi, he's in there. Like, you think if I ever had a 3-month-old child, I'd be online doing this shit? Hell no. Time is precious.
What does caca mean?
What?
Guess
Oh
what
no!
he calls you,
Oh
caca.
no! So that's his nickname for your mama.
Oh,
but he calls them yo caca, like caca, because
yo,
they like
yo.
saying
Oh, I see.
they like saying that his wife cheats on him. It's an unfounded, stupid thing that's been repeated everywhere from Monty to the Indiana poverty pigs. And but he calls him yo caca, yo caca. Oh, do I have it? Let's see.
GG.
What a fucking idiot.
Hold on.
It's really
Yato.
fucking stupid.
Bamba Klata, Ras
Is
Klat,
this guy
Trugash, man.
stupid? I really don't want to hear the crap.
The crap. Okay, here we go.
With your little childish shit. Why you trying to talk to me for? Come on.
Didn't you hit me up?
Yo,
Didn't you hit me up
are
and
you
say
at whose house? Whose house you at?
my family house?
What? He was raising some other dude's kids until he had his own. Yikes, man. Okay, I guess he's the new Yo Kaka. So I guess I was right calling him a cuck.
Okay, so you at your mama's house.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been down here in California, in LA.
Okay.
Get it?
Well, so why you always want me on your stream for? What's up?
You said what?
He's playing with his hair like he's nervous. Look at his. He's playing with
He
his
is
dress.
nervous.
Right? He's like, oh, Yato's on screen. Oh no.
Let
He's
me say
blushing.
something, GG. I know you haven't watched this. He rages, I'd say 3 times, to the point where his voice goes from what it normally is to just to the point where only dogs can hear it.
What's up, Miss
Oh, I'm
H?
not, yeah, I'm
numerous
not,
times.
see, you don't have enough Monty experience. I've covered him extensively for a while, and I had to stop because he was literally making videos accusing me of assaulting children. Like he literally was putting in his title, "The Gaining Ground is a PDF who assaulted a 14-year-old." Like he literally was just making shit up like that. I was like, you know what?
No, that it wasn't made up, and that's not what I said. I said you were thrusting your hips, your crotch, by way of your hips into the air around children, which is literally true. You did that at a birthday party. Should I play the clip? Or have that already long been established? You literally were at or out in public, then you decided to start gyrating your shit and thrusting up in the air when you're a grown ass fucking man in front of kids. You're a piece of shit.
I'm done, and I had to like stop because it was becoming too much. Kate Winslet has a request. Hold on.
Hi, Stinky Poo Poo.
Take care,
Yeah.
Banneth.
Stinky poo poo.
I don't remember why he was saying that. Was he reading a DM? I don't remember. Anyways, look at Monty. He's all nervous. I think he's blushing.
Why you want me on your stream for?
Because I'm from California. I don't know if you ever seen anybody from California before.
So you want me on your stream because you're from California?
You said what?
I asked you why you want me on your stream.
My nigga, did you or did you not hit me up talking about I want to come on panel? I want to come on panel.
No, I said that you's a bitch, and that was it.
No, you was like, what happened to me coming up? What happened to me? Coming
Exactly, Sally, sassy Italian. And then the whole other situation with if somebody called, what was it, Hatman? Because this was before my time. Somebody called Hatman, makes a folder and labels it CP. And you literally go into that folder and said you were expecting it was misleading because you weren't expecting a certain type of photo of an adult male. Then what does that imply that you were expecting? Because if you expect when a folder called CP to have pictures of children, that is CP, why are you even opening it in the first place? Like, it's such ridiculous shit. Why is Yato in the dark? He says that, well, he gives an explanation that because the lights behind him, which I mean, it does work in terms of like how cameras are and lenses are. But this is why I ask him, if the light's behind you, why don't you put it in front of you by either turning around, maybe turn the laptop around or turn the desktop around?
He can't even look at Yato. He's so nervous.
I want you on my
He's looking everywhere.
panel, but I'm on yours because you's a bitch. Is this all? Am I supposed to go right now or what?
Is that all is that all you really wanted to?
I'm looking out in my side view mirrors because I had to pull over. And if I'm pulled over, I'm a good driver where I'm still gonna look at a lot of stuff. Anybody oncoming, traffic oncoming, is not that I am doing something because I can't look at it. Why can't I look at a jobless ass fucking bum that doesn't have $1.75 to get on the fucking bus talking about his $50? The first thing this piece of shit needs to do is get a fucking job. Second, this piece of shit needs to do is get out of his fucking brother's home, stop fucking drinking, and like give back to society. Like these are all bum ass losers. We got Cripple Cop here on fucking social services, of course, in a fucking wheelchair. We got another bum ass bitch from Florida saying he makes 100K for the past 20 years, but can't provide paperwork. What's the reason this bum ass bitch can't provide paperwork? And then we got a third loser here that doesn't even have a fucking job, no fucking car, and he has the fucking blinds closed with the lights on. But you're thinking what, that I'm not the one. I'm the one without utility here.
Come up here and just say over and over again that I'm a bitch when you're the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
over here lacing in your weave.
Yato is a fucking bum. Literally a fucking bum. At least he's not like Gigi or Cripple Irate Alex here that talks shit and lies. At least he's truthful. If I say he's jobless, at least he didn't fucking deny. He doesn't know he's jobless.
Take that
Like
word.
it in the weave. Why you got that nipple ring in your nose, bitch?
Why do you have a weave in?
What did
Is
you
it,
say,
is it a glue in? Did you pat down your edges?
Yo, this ain't no gluing, bitch. You look how long my hair is.
Your hair
See
wasn't
that
that
shit?
long, not that long ago.
This looks good.
Didn't you have like a little moving on up afro?
Yo, this fucking looks good.
George Jefferson.
What you drinking?
I mean, it's a nice.
What about George Jefferson? Listen, a lot of people wish they were George Jefferson. Moving on up, moving on up. George Jefferson was a established person. Okay, in the Jeffersons. GFY, I think it means go F yourself, Eggy. Yeah, make that runny eggs, put it on some toast, and GFY.
Nice weave, yeah.
What you drinking?
They did a good job. Are they extensions?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What are you drinking?
Are you Jan's views, son?
What?
Y'all look, are you Jan's views, son?
What did he say? What did he say?
He asked him if he was Jan's View's son.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Well, Yato was wrong because it's actually Jan's View's daughter.
Oh my god, that was the best with you. Moving on up afro. I don't know why that tickled me so.
I asked Necro to basically
Ooh.
put Jan's View's bandana on Monty.
Oh yeah.
I posted a picture of it to Twitter.
Oh, she's listening right now and she's raging.
Oh my god. Brilliant. So you're posting meme pics to Twitter because that's what a person who has a kid should fucking do. I guess that's what they do when you don't have a job, when you live off social services and you allegedly have a kid. I mean, I have a lot to say about that, to be honest with you. I really do. But maybe this is not the time and place. Of course, yes, a pic on Twitter. Because yes, I really do have so much time to be posting pics on Twitter. Because that's what people that have a job do. They spend all day posting pics on Twitter. When they have a kid, they spend all day posting tweets. Posting pics on Twitter. I did not say the other word. My bad.
Crochet needles. Good job.
Oh yeah.
You guys look just alike.
And Monty, a question for you. What do you think is a nip ring? It's a freaking septum piercing, right? I'm just poking fun. I know what it is. I just think it's really funny that I'm calling it a nipple ring. Ain't nothing really to it. I know what it is.
Oh shit!
You look just alike. Like
Oh
spitting in
damn.
each other.
Okay. Jan's views. Okay.
Yes,
you
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 look,
can't tell black people apart or what?
no, you look like an elderly black woman.
Okay, is this like a play on the Whoopi Goldberg like type of thing or what?
No, it's more so because your voice is so goddamn soft that like
Oh no.
thinking that you're probably gender neutral.
Oh, Monty, this is such a mistake. Drop off now. Thank you for the super chat, Donis. Please play my coochie pink. Fine, hold on. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
You're welcome, Donis. Thank
Oh my god, my coochie ping, my booty. You know who got me to say that? I mean, fair play, fair play. Jessica Messica had this whole thing where she totally did a number on me where she got me to say that because I was reading what she had wrote, and it was like this photo, and she specifically did that to screw with me so I could say that now it's a soundbite.
Thanks for the super
I'm like,
chat.
fair play.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh, this is a big mistake. You should have stayed off.
What's wrong with being gender neutral?
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I said
Yeah,
you definitely think that you are.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just like how ain't nothing wrong with you being a little bitch.
Oh
No,
god,
we're just going
he's
back
so
to the bitch
awkward.
thing.
He's so I get so much secondhand embarrassment, Alex, every time he does the hard.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
Oh.
That's the best you got?
So are you done? Should I like go back to my work now? Like a grown man needs to do grown man
And
things.
am I done? You asked to come up here.
Listen, bitch.
You asked for me to set this up. You remember you was the one who kept popping up in my streams and my not even my streams. They
Yeah,
were
because I
old
like
streams.
calling you. I like calling a bitch a bitch because
they were old
if it
streams
quacks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, then it's a fucking duck. If it talks like a little bitch,
that had nothing to do
walks
with
like
what
a
you were
little
saying.
bitch,
I was playing
then
old
that's you,
videos
Yato.
of the
you
bodega,
bitch.
and for some reason,
All right, so Belly says, "Serves me. Is this heat wave? You got a cold? I can hear it because I know you got 5 years, and so does Fishy." What happened was I got an infection in my throat. That doesn't sound right because I totally harp on somebody saying something like that. I pull my jokes, but I got an infection in my throat. It took, even though I used some honey and lemon. I should have really gurgled with salt water to lyse the bacterial cells. I didn't take care of it. It was actually last weekend. It really took hold, like last week Saturday. So I pretty much recovered by Tuesday. I was coughing a bit on Tuesday, but Wednesday no coughing, a lot of runny nose, a lot of phlegm and whatnot. But I'm better now. Heat wave per se, I got AC, so I'm good. Like there's nothing happening.
you felt the need to pop up and start popping your gums. Then when I told you that you can pull up and come up on panel if you got something to say, then you bitched up every time I invited you up.
I bitched up. Okay, so because
and we hit you up on Twitter.
I'm scared of going online. Okay, and
I
going
mean,
on.
it seemed like it because you had a whole lot to say. Now all you can say now is just bitch over and over.
I already said what I had to say. I said that you was a bitch, and that's about it. I don't understand what else is there to
They
say.
kept that in the comments. Why'd you want to come up on panel?
Exactly, because you wanted me up on your panel.
Bitch.
Dog, you really just wanted to see my face, huh? You little weirdo.
How about we just end this here? Grow your dick or something.
wanted-
Get the
you wanted
pictures
to
on the
get me on
face.
Oh man, I'm so embarrassed for Monty. Oh,
Shut the fuck up.
I
shut the
knew you
fuck
were going
up.
to talk about dick. Take a shot, everybody. That's another time that he talked about dick.
He
We knew
loves
this was gonna
talking
happen.
about dick.
We gonna
Yo,
keep talking
roll.
about dick.
PG as well. You guys want to play a good drinking game right now?
Dick.
Right. In a minute,
Next
Monty's going to start telling Yato to get a job.
Oh, okay,
Every
cool.
time-
Which he should. Like, what am I saying that's like wrong? Grown ass man should have a job. It says so in the fucking Bible. If a man doesn't work, he shall not eat. We have grown fucking men gossiping, doing chismosa shit. Not even chismosa shit. We got uno, dos, trece grown ass men doing chismosa shit all over the fucking internet when they should have a fucking job.
He says it. Have a shot.
Let me go wheel the liquor cart in here. Be right back.
Oh, yeah. You're going to need a lot of it.
Roll that little small dick of yours and shut the
over
fuck
and
up.
over and over. Why do you keep talking about dick all the time? Why are you so
Oh,
dick?
Because mine's bigger than yours, bitch. That's
I know he lives off the UK government. You could tell this man's always on fucking Twitter posting berserk shit. If you don't know what berserk is this anime that has the main character called Guts, and then that little mark called the brand of sacrifice that he has in the background. I'm like, does this man think he's fucking Guts? And does he think that little stink puss Irish princess is like Casca or something? You know what berserk is, right? I'm like, bro, you can't even get up a fucking flight of stairs. You can't even get up once. You can't even get up the riser, bro. You can't even get up an 8-inch fucking riser. How the fuck are you Guts from Berserk and you're doing like brand of sacrifice? What are they sacrificing? Because there's also these like godlike characters that have lots of power called the God Hand. I shouldn't really use godlike characters. I should say more like devil-like characters because they're inherently evil people, right? And I'm like, they use the brand of sacrifice on worthy individuals. What's worthy about you? You're fucking jobless. You talk shit on the fucking internet and you live off the fucking government. What is so fucking worthy about that shit? Like to compare yourself to that shit, it's ridiculous to me. Completely ridiculous.
Why
I
are you
know,
obsessed?
I know
Why
it
are you
is.
obsessed with the size of another man's dick?
Mhm.
What is wrong with you? Why do you keep talking about fellatio and all this, dude? I'm not into dudes. And
What's
even if I
wrong with
was,
fellatio?
even if I was, I'm not into like ones that look like.
What's wrong with fellatio? I want you all to look at his face. He looked so disappointed when he looked out the window. Watch him say, "What's wrong with fellatio?"
And all this,
Watch,
dude,
watch.
I'm looking out the window because I'm still a very good driver. I have a license which allows and affords me to do a lot of things. I'm even going further with my licensing. So I'm able to drive a vehicle of essentially unlimited weight with unlimited axles because I've afforded myself to for the training to do that. So I can drive a multi-axle vehicle with air brakes. I'm going for being a how do I put it? A master sailor. I'm going through a lot of other things to try and build up on that aspect. I even said I'm trying to get my helicopter license, but that's going to cost me between 40/50 up to $100,000. I'm not driving, but I'm still gonna be aware of my surroundings as any logical person should. That's what a good driver is. Doesn't matter if I'm driving or not, I'm still going to be looking around to be aware who's around me, what is around me, how are they around me, how are they approaching, and whatnot. Like people are reading into this too much. The Ezra stuff this week has been so much, it has. And I think a lot of people are worried.
I'm not into dudes. And
What's
even if
wrong
I
with
was,
fellatio?
even if I was, I'm not.
He looks so sad. Hold on.
Why do you keep talking about fellatio and all this, dude? I'm not into dudes. And
What's
even if
wrong
I
with
What is
was,
fellatio is something that Yato does, but he denies it. That's what he does to get extra hours at work from his boss. But then he got fired for beating up what I've heard was it a Mexican guy he beat up, that little bum ass loser that he gets work from certain places and then he hates in immigrants and people of color. Like this guy is a complete fucking degenerate, man.
Fellatio.
even if I was, I'm not into like ones that look like elderly old black ladies.
Why would I stream
Why
from
you
my
got
house?
this little bitch?
Why?
Why won't I stream from my house? Good question. I didn't stream from my house because I was busy doing my errands. If it's a Saturday, whether I'm working or not, if I'm not working my job, then what I would do is I would go out and get my laundry done. Well, I would get the animals' laundry done. I do have a laundry machine at my house. Is the problem is I don't wash my animal laundry where I wash my own laundry because So there's that. I gotta get groceries. I gotta I don't know mail shit. Whatever it is that I need to do to make sure I keep up with my house is what I do. So I was doing my shit. He gave me a link. I decided to pull over where it was safe, and we're here. Oh yeah, exactly. Go to Costco, shit like that.
Why you gotta be here like this? Yeah.
Oh, he should have stayed home. Oh, Belinda, this one's for you.
What is she talking about? I think she's listening to too much of Gigi and having sex too many times with her cousin.
And having too many sex with the cousin.
Listen,
No, having sex too many times. Okay, you heard it wrong.
Why
this
can't you
man.
answer anything that I'm saying?
No, wait. Look at it in your chat. I got this man's
looks
so-called
like you might
girlfriend
be-
being my little whore.
Yeah, actually, Grandmother Willow, if you want to send me a cash app, I'm gonna post it up right here. Here you go. Send poor Monty that's living in his car some honey. Okay, thank you, mommy. I really appreciate that. There's a cash app right there. Kisses.
For like 2 years on my Twitter
He's
account. He
talking
didn't
about
see
me
shit
now.
to me.
What do you think about buying in bulk at Costco? I've discovered it's not worth it to buy produce there because it's too much food. Sometimes it is a lot of food, but if you have like a freezer, I mean, I have an additional freezer. I used to actually have two, but you power and whatnot, being practical, I only have one. So I got like my fridge with, of course, the freezer at the top, and then I got a horizontal freezer that I will pack shit in. Like times are hard, man. Just get if you get a good deal at Costco, why not?
Who's he talking about?
He's
You?
talking about me and Nikki because
Oh.
he can only ever address Nikki and never me because he never addresses men.
No. Yeah. He's just weird. So he's calling Nikki.
I never addressed man. There ain't no freaking real men on there. You got one dude that lives in a wheelchair that lives off the freaking government. He's on fucking social services in the UK. We got another bum ass that says he makes 100K a year. I don't know if I can believe it, but hopefully he does. Because I'm rooting that he does because he's gonna have to pay AK a lot of money. Hopefully he owns his own home because he's got to pay AK a lot of money.
Whore, okay.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
saying, we're saying she's his whore. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I read Alex is busy. This nigga ain't worried about you.
Hey,
He
busy,
got
busy in a
a
fucking
whole
wheelchair?
baby. He got a whole baby in a bra.
Yo, tell this little bitch shut
Does
the
it really live in council housing? That kind of makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's so typical. It's not even funny. Like a lot of council housing / Section 8 people coming on, living with family, and then talking shit about other people who are trying to make way. That totally makes a lot of sense.
fuck up, okay?
I mean, do you want to talk to Alex?
Do I need to repeat myself? I said, tell this bitch to shut the fuck up.
I mean, Alex can come up here and whoop up on you too. It wouldn't be a
Whoop
problem.
up on me. Why? Fucking listen, bitch. I'm like Thanos in this shit, okay?
Oh no.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
like Thanos in
You
this.
said nothing
What
of
the
substance
kind of
was
shirt is that?
holding tight,
What are you wearing? What the fuck are you wearing right
It's
now?
called a flannel. I know you don't know how to dress your mom.
Flannel? Oh, shit.
You might have an illness.
Okay,
Are you talking about irate Alex? That he might have an illness. He does have an illness. He has several illnesses. One is off the mind. MS. That is Archie. Yeah, he does have MS.
what do you do for a job?
Your mama.
Here we
Oh
go.
no! Oh god! You do know his mother's no longer with us, right? I don't know if you know that. Does he say that?
Oh yeah. I don't know if Yato knew at the time, but he does bring that
Oh
up.
boy! All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Mom's dead. That's really insulting.
I'm a
Don't be saying
necrophiliac.
shit like that. You're what?
I'm a necrophiliac.
You're a
Shit.
necrophiliac. No, you're most likely a jobless hoe sitting in your mama's house with the fan going on, the light on, with the blinds closed. You're in the middle of the fucking day, bitch. That's what you are.
I'm in my mama's house, right?
Yo,
Mama, hey, mama, come here. Right.
I honestly, Alex Glitter was thinking that shit because I was hearing all these things like he's gonna be no longer living in a few years. I was hearing that. Remember at the time where him and DC Media Girl were on? I remember this because I decided to get some kanji. You know how things like get in my mind. So I went out to get kanji, a kanji queen in Mississauga, because I had kanji at a couple days before that with friends, and I was like, man, this is so fucking good. So I went to go get kanji again. I remember the exact stream. It was before DC and Irate Alex broke up because, of course, Irate Alex had to do some fuck shit against DC. I forgot what he did. Something about records or looking into something. I can't remember. If you remember, remind me. So I was a kanji queen, and I remember that. And there was this whole thing where he's gonna die in a few years. I'm like, oh, I kind of feel bad for him. Then I found out what he did. Then I kind of didn't feel bad for him. Now that I know he's a bitch, I definitely don't feel bad for him. Fuck him. Plus MS, you can actually have a decent life with MS. It's not like it's not terminal. There's a lots of shit with that, but it's definitely not terminal.
That's why my
He's
mom.
been living in council housing his whole life. No longer he's irate. Living in people like living with people like Chelsea Art and that types of shit. Like, like bummy ass, loser ass people. Yeah, you remember that AK. DC said he got her fired somehow for I remember that because I was listening to all that stuff when I was waiting on my kanji order from Kanji Queen.
I'm gonna come over I live in Las Vegas. I'm in California. You that slow?
Why the fuck you got the lights on with the blinds closed?
Because I don't want the blinds open. Because I don't know if you know how light works.
Oh, maybe you don't touch grass.
But there's light.
No, honestly, what do you do for a job?
I don't know if you know this, but when you have light behind you, it doesn't really fare too well when the camera's in front of you.
You'll notice
Like,
Monty
change your position.
literally anything that he can here because he's already fucking lost. Like,
oh, none of it. Like I said, none of this is shocking. I'm laughing. It's funny. It's cringe. He hasn't changed. It's been almost 3 years since my little back and forth with him started, and nothing's changed. He's exactly the same. But none of these people change. Nobody around here changes. I don't know if you.
So Banana Anima says they always say everyone else that's got an illness is faking it. Gigi said a lot of shit. He used to say anybody that does a GoFundMe is a scammer. He does a GoFundMe. Okay, all of a sudden, he's not a scammer, right? But before him doing a GoFundMe, everybody that does a GoFundMe is a scammer. Oh, don't strike people. Don't strike their channels. That's not right. You know, you're fake striking. He starts striking channels. All of that goes away. I gotta ask Cripple Alex here. What's up with him not speaking about Gigi striking channels? Because before his play was you don't strike channels. So what does he have to say now?
I don't know if you saw my tweet this morning. I don't want to talk about that publicly, but like literally, it was more proof that nobody in this space changes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll tell you privately.
Listen.
You always got to say
bad babe. Remember that now because it was about the security clearance thing because I remember it more clearly now. So I read Alex somehow allegedly got DC Media Girl fired because of security clearance stuff like that. I remember that now. It was this whole big kerfluffle about it, and it's now history, right? Shit like that. He did a GoFundMe to sue Negs, then didn't use the money to sue Negs, then gave it to his. Oh boy. Okay.
Off gay shit, don't you?
Off gay shit? You mean I'm telling you logically to
gay
change
shit.
your position, and this is what you get out of it?
So you want me to switch the whole room around?
Listen.
The window is over there.
Listen, you whole ass. You want a
shit.
laptop or a desktop?
Oh my god, why do you care? Why are you asking me these random ass bum ass questions?
Are you on a laptop or desktop?
Well, at Fire, you're saying Fisher found the name of the person Buddha used to rival. Were there rivals? Because what happened was I got pushed into the whole AJ Mahari thing. When AJ Mahari used to, she still does. I can find her channel again if you type in YouTube AJ Mahari. So what happened was, it wasn't even her initially. It was that little piece of shit from like Vermont or Maine. What was the name again? I'm gonna remember the name, but this person, not that it matters, but is a trans person, went from female to male. So what happened was they went to the AJ Mahari stream. They were mudding for me. Then all of a sudden AJ Mahari thinks I'm doing like ops on her. And then this whole fight broke out. And then I was hearing AJ Mahari's talking this shit. Then Buddha bitch got involved with this shit. And then all of a sudden I'm thrust into this AJ Mahari fight that I didn't I was involved in. Like what I remember that. That was crazy. And then AJ Mahari started doing this triangulation shit. You guys even know much about AJ Mahari? Because that is a person that is from allegedly BC and is unlicensed, and there have been complaints about her doing this shit online because because you've been in therapy for years and you have an idea of how therapists, whether they're psychologists or psychiatrists, work, doesn't mean now you can do it to other people, especially if you're taking money from them. That's actually illegal, fundamentally and morally illegal and not right. You can't offer services of a psychologist or a psychiatrist because one, you're not registered. Two, you don't have the degrees to even warrant anything like that. It's really, really messed up. But that's what AJ Mahari is doing.
About this, and I don't tell people about my life. Oh well, you ain't about to get an answer from me. Why would I tell, especially around like with the people that you got around? Why would I even mention what type of things I do for work?
Oh, you were in AJ's stream when Buddha Monty went in and got her mad. So you remember that fish? Excuse me. Who was that person that originally started it. They were modding for me, and then all of a sudden, AJ Mahari decided to or think that I'm trying to pull on ops, and then all of a sudden Buddha got involved. But do you remember who it originally was?
Been mentioned like the industry or anything close to it when you guys
You ain't
over
no
there calling
in no
people
industry, bitch. The only industry you is sitting on your fucking ass doing shit.
and you in the weave industry with your
That's
extension.
the industry you're in. I call it jobless.
What you trying to marry some
Y'all
fat
not
old
doing
white lady?
it. Like it's gonna stay at your mother's house.
What you trying to marry some fat old white lady on here?
No.
Who? Who? God, there's a few actually. Who do you get? Well, I know you probably don't know, Alex. Chat. Who do you think is the fat old white lady? Oh God, is he talking about? Oh, is he talking about the lady in jail? He might be talking about the lady in jail. I don't know what else he could be talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no clue.
So a couple weeks ago, this woman by the name of Indica Queen, she used to go by Purple Glitter.
Oh, now I know. Yeah, I've seen her name pop up. Yeah.
Yeah. People are saying, yeah, I'm right. It's PG. He led her on hardcore.
Oh my god, here we go. So I love, I would say I love it, but no, I really don't love it. It's me being ironic. I hate it. It's like, what is people with this shit? The woman went to fucking jail for stalking her lawyer. Not, she didn't have the stalking charge though, because I've explained it. Stalking charge is a very specific set of elements. They could get her for harassing, but like stalking is more like harassing squared or harassing cube. So she violated a adult protective order and was harassing the dude. Why are people still making shit up that I was playing her hard? The person doesn't have a good foothold on reality, and to the point where she thought she was in a relationship with her fucking lawyer. Yeah, like stop slandering me with that shit. Like I think at this point it's proven how loopy PG is once she actually goes to fucking jail for shit she's done. Like stop. And yeah, Alex is I rate Alex as a piece of shit once again for what he did to DC. Like that was some fuck shit right there. I will never ever do that to somebody. Like if I'm cool with you, I'm not gonna run ops on you or run behind your back or do this or do that. Like that is some fuck shit. At least people will trust or understand. Like whatever you tell me in confidence, if we're cool, I'm not gonna put it out there. Like I've always said, I don't go at people who don't go at me. So if you if you see me going at people, that's because they fucking went at me first, and that's it. That literally is my rule. The only person who tried to play PG is Messica 100% with the letters, with sending mail through the postman, first person.
And she was not God, how do you say this nicely? She doesn't have a full mental capacity, I guess. But anyway, she's in jail now for unrelated. It's not because of him; it's because of this lawyer she was talking. I guess I don't know, but
wrong. She is not in jail now. She got out of jail the 29th of May. Stupid. Stop putting shit out there. She only spent 9 days in jail. Stupid.
Yeah. Okay, so it is her. Okay, thank you. Oh, Kevin says no garlic bread. Speaking of, have you heard? He's not having a good day, but we're going to cover him at some point later in the week.
Oh, no. Remember that fat old Midwest heifer just got out of jail for relying on
Purple Glitter.
somebody else.
Relying on somebody else, but I don't know. Didn't you say you got her a ring and everything?
No, that was a lie.
She showed her DMs where he sent her a photo, he's just like garlic bread.
I never sent her a photo of a ring. She actually sent me photos of rings that she wanted. Don't be slandering me again, Gigi. If you guys look back, she was the one who sent me photos of rings because she has fucking all day to do whatever she wants. And she was searching for rings because remember, she has the whole erotomania thing going on. And she thinks something's like deep and solid and you're in a relationship the first time you talk to somebody. Like shit like that. It's ridiculous.
He sent Purple Glitter. Was it Purple Glitter? I think it was Purple Glitter. A photo of a ring, like a stock photo, or maybe she sent it to him, and he was like, "Do you like it?" And she said, "Yeah." He was like, "I'll get it for you," or something.
Oh my God.
It was just so awkward. It's very, very gross.
That's
That's
not
weird, man.
Yeah, he's another one who gets virtually engaged to women on the internet. He's very strange.
Okay, we won't even talk about what you try to do with guys on the internet. Try to pay guys to do sexual shit with them on the internet. Okay, Gigi. Let's not get started with you.
I know apparently Moon and Stars, he just said she just got out. I don't know why he's keeping tabs on her, but he says she just got out.
But in a
That's
relationship, does Monty just like edge?
Why am I keeping tabs on her? Because she's a stalker. That's why. You're not going to keep tabs on your stalker, especially with all the shit that's going down when she's stalking somebody else.
Oh, God. Well, you know his history, right?
Well, I know that he's very weird with women online. I can't remember her name now.
He jumped on what was the, oh my God, it's been so long since I've covered Monty. What is that movement, guys, where you don't
Nofap?
Yes. He had a blog where he blogged about it. He talked about it on Reddit all the time. And he used to make videos. And Kate Winslet actually uploaded one of his OnlyFans girls.
Yeah, that's actually true. I did have a Nofap blog. It actually was doing well. I mean, I wanted it to do better, but there's a lot of stiff competition out there, especially when you have the proper domain name. Like nofap.com does leagues better than me. I was getting maybe, what was it? 30,000 views a month, 30,000 unique people coming to my website. That might seem like a lot, but to actually make really good money, you need a lot more. So that wasn't working. The YouTube stuff didn't work because if you do Nofap, usually you got to do like red pill stuff with that. And I didn't want to do that angle. But I'm still on Quora and I get paid from there. Like I get a couple there. Yes, there was a lot of stiff competition. I am still on Quora though, where I do get paid from Quora. So at least that I do have a couple million views on Quora, which is pretty good. I mean, people are looking at my shit over there, right?
Our hose, we got a Nofap video, and he struck Kate Winslet.
What the fuck?
Kate Winslet, aka YCIN. Do we know what Kate Winslet looks like? Yeah, we do. Let me post it up here because we're doing this shit. This is what this little fat hunky dunk looks like. I actually need to make a video on this little fat ass and all this shit. Actually, I got to look into a lot more other stuff. But thanks for the reminder. This is definitely what I'm going to be doing. There's flaccid competition. Yes.
He was so upset. But he believed that like not orgasming can bring him to a higher level or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, that's true. It is true. Ask me why.
Really unhealthy for you to do. Chaps, don't do it. Same goes for women as well. In that
Okay, so says the guy in a wheelchair that probably can't even get his dick hard. Like, where did they get this fucking kid? You ever read up like MS and like getting dick hard? Like, there's a lot of people with MS, a lot of dudes with MS. They can't get their dicks hard. I'm kind of questioning where the fuck did this dude get this kid? Is he just making shit up? Google that shit right now. MS and being able to get your dick up, or what does the literature say? Google, do it right now.
God,
I don't believe he ever followed it. I think he's just like garlic bread. He just tries to figure out what's popular, what gets views, and then he protects. I don't think because a guy like this who talks about
I did find out what was popular, but at this point in time, during the pandemic, the Nofap movement was extremely popular. So yes, you're right. I did look it up, and I thought I could muster some backing, get a hard foothold on things, not have stiff competition from my site. But hey, shit doesn't work out, right? I mean, you only miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I tried. I didn't do too well because I think after like a year or two, I was expecting more than maybe like 30,000 views on my site, but it wasn't really working for me. So I gave that shit up.
sex
It's
this
the
much,
medications.
there's no way in hell he's abstaining from self pleasure. There's just no way.
it's not MGTOW, but I can see why you would make the comparison there in the chat.
Tiny
No
dance
fap for the win. If you can't get a real woman, stop desensitizing your Johnson with your hand.
to Buddha bitch, Kidney J, Purple Glitter. So many women he like let.
Okay, so I let wait. Let's go back a little bit. So I let on what these women.
Sex
What?
this much.
Yeah,
Wait.
this
I
one.
don't
Yeah,
know, believe.
Wait. No,
God, he had-
no.
he
We
was
gotta
so-
we gotta talk about this because I've been hearing a lot about this situation here with Kenny J. Because Kenny J is below the radar liar. It's a person who, from what I've been seeing, and I actually need to bring this up to a specific person. She would talk shit about Gorilla Bread like all the goddamn time, like without reason. Like you weren't even asked. Like, why are you talking? And then speaking to Gorlick Bread's ex, she was saying how Gorlick Bread used to bring Kidney J up, which makes me think, if I'm reading between the lines, something more was happening there. If you have enough experience on this planet, if you have a person who will randomly bring up another person who has nothing to do with any of the situations you're in, then that means something. And then on the other side, the other person is doing it about the person that's doing it to them, and it's completely like disconnected. Then that makes me think there was something going on, like some sort of relationship type shit. Tiny Dancer is a straight psychopath. Tiny Dancer is a complete fucking psychopath. I am so happy that Ikmail did not get screwed over by that loser. I am happy my videos are still up because what I do truly believe is that somebody in his team searched for her because she probably was doing fuck. No, not probably, was doing fuck shit over there. They were like, we got to look into this woman. Saw my videos. She decided to ask me to take the videos down. And I was like, no, I'm not taking the videos down because I know what's up. Like, I'm not stupid. That's because you want me to take them down because somebody's searching for you. Like, it's fucked. Alex Glitter says she was telling me how she stalked her ex-boyfriend. She faked a pregnancy with a married man. She would meet random men online and meet them IRL, fuck them, and then wonder why they would ghost her. Yeah, as she's done a lot of Ikmail. Okay, let me put up what was happening because if you don't know the story, let me go over this. So there's this guy. I forgot where he started. I think he started with Storm Chasing or one of those other big channels. But this dude had her as a mod. But before she was a mod, people were saying that they saw Tiny Dancer in his streams, and I'm like, oh fuck, she's doing the whole thing that she did with me because she's really good at getting people to like onboard her. So the last time he did a stream that I watched, he was getting like 30,000 people in his stream. So somebody in my chat gracefully told me, "Hey, Tiny Dancer is over in like I'm probably saying it wrong, Itmel's stream," and I was like, "Oh fuck." I was like immediately, "Is this guy married because she has a type, a person of color?" And then they're like, "Yeah, he's married." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Yeah, 30,000 people are in his chat. So I was like, "Okay, cool." But then I'm like, you know what's gonna happen? She's gonna be modded very soon. Maybe a week, maybe two, maybe three, but very, very soon. All of a sudden they come back to me like, oh, you're right. She's modded. I'm like, yeah, she's modded because she did the same shit to me. She'll go and say she can help you with research, and then she'll request to be mods because she can also help you mod the channel, and that's how she, starts her fuck shit. So I'm not surprised that she was telling you how she stalked her ex-boyfriend, faked a pregnancy with a married man, would meet random men online and meet them IRL. Yeah, she's just like a stink pussy piece of shit. Fucking loser. And crazy ass. Is there a list of women that didn't go after him? But anyways, the whole Tiny Dancer started going after Tractor 2. She's one of those people who has weirdly following him. You know what? Tiny Dancer has pretty much gone after everybody, try to get practically everybody's dick. She was uh, trying to get BGTV She was trying to get yo mama, like all this, like stop talking about vaginas. I can't, Eggy. I really can't. Yours is a Vegemite, vajayjay. She's friends with Gigi too. Friends or was friends, who knows? But anyways, that's the whole story with the whole Ikmail situation. I've left messages on this guy's videos, but like, can you please tell me what's up with Tiny Dancer? Because I have to put a lot of shit together, and I'm like, I really need to know. Give me a second here. Let me try and find something that I should have looked for a long time ago, but I did not look for it because it's still there. I'm gonna keep looking because this is very, very, very important. All right, let me play the video, and then I'm gonna look for what is missing because it's extremely important that I bring this up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm still looking. Okay. All right. Still a looking. Still a looking. Still a looking. Because this is really, 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 really important that I bring this up because I don't think people should. Huh, interesting. Okay, if I find it during all of this, then I'll tell you guys. But other than that, this whole email thing, if somebody can get me the story of why Tiny Dancer all of a sudden disappeared from Muddin over there, I pretty much have a good idea why, because she's fucking crazy. But sure, you can tell me. Okay? Definitely tell me. But yeah.
So upset. But he believed that like not orgasming can bring him to a higher level or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
the whole thing
yeah, it's
about
really
it.
unhealthy for you to do. Chaps, don't do it. Same goes
Yeah.
for women as well in that regard.
I don't believe he ever followed it. I think he's just like garlic bread. He just tries to figure out what's popular, what gets views, and then he protects. I don't think because a guy like this who talks about sex this much, there's no way in hell he's abstaining from self pleasure. There's just no way.
It's
no
not
way.
it's not MGTOW, but I can see why you would make the comparison there in the chat.
Tiny Dancer, Buddha Bitch, Kidney J, Purple Glitter, so many women he like led on and tried to date. He met one of them. He met Kidney J, I think.
That's it, Tiny Dancer. That's the name I couldn't remember.
Yeah, she's not in jail or prison. She was released or whatever, but jail, prison, whatever they call it, she was released. Yeah.
Every day I'm edging.
But yeah, I don't think he was actually into Nofap. I think he's just pretends to go along with shit to see if it gets some views. I don't think he actually cares. It's like when he
I actually do care. Nofap is just a cover for mastery of oneself. That's what it is. So that's why it works. If you can master yourself, you can master anything. Who was that? Was it Sun Tzu or Sun Chi that said anyone can master others, but a true master can master oneself? Let me look that up. I gotta look that quote up because that is literally what Nofap is. Anyone can master others. Yeah, here we go. It's actually not Sun Chi or Sun Tzu. It's Lao Tzu. So let me put that up on the screen. So Lao Tzu quotes, "Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power." How the hell did I mess up that Lao Tzu quote? Mastering others is strength. This is literally essentially what Nofap is. You just have self-mastery instead of spending your time like beating your dick off and doing F shit when you're like young and horny. You just master yourself and put that energy towards so many other things in life, like working on yourself, a business, working on a degree, getting ahead in life, while tons of other dudes are in their fucking mom's rooms beating their dicks off, like what Yato keeps doing. All right. So here we go. Lao Tzu. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Emphasize the difference between external control and internal strength. Yeah. So pretty much this is what truly no fap should be. It's just talking about this sperm cells that's supposed to has the ability to create life and then you reabsorb it. That's just cockamamie malarkey bullshit. The true essence of no fap is just controlling yourself. So that's pretty much it. All right, so there you go. So don't listen to Gigi and his bullshit. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. It does work.
He did foodie beauty content. He used to do panels back when he was like still growing and people thought he was normal. He would have panels, but it would be like him and like 8 women. And he would do nothing. He would do nothing but sit there silently and collect super chats. That's it. All the women would do all the talking, the gossiping. Chantal. He would chime in and be like, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, the whole 4-week account, I've long thought it's GG because the guy has fucking nothing better to do than fuck around with people. Same thing with the whole discounted life channel that he was running with other people, and then it was found out it was him, and he still kept on denying that it was him. Like this guy's so fucked up. Like, AK, just win your case, and then after that, I'm gonna take him to court, and then after that, hopefully somebody else takes him to court because this guy needs to go get the fuck away. He needs to drown in debt, lose his fucking house, lose his job, and fuck off.
Chat, much appreciated. And then you go back on mute. Like they literally did all the work for him. This guy was running a little cult for a while. How he did it?
I noticed how he spoke to his female subscribers back in the day. So yeah, I feel
how he got away with it. But I mean, I think people like him, Gorlick Bread, etc. They've shown us that the women watchers on Girl World aren't particularly what's what I'm looking for. They don't particularly have standards, I guess, like high standards.
they are very low self-esteem.
Yes,
low IQ. Yeah.
Any man who pulls in and just gives them attention or starts talking Chantal, they fall in love with. So God bless them, I guess.
It was Midwestern stalkers that pop up in people's prisons and shit.
Okay, let me do something for you. Let me do something for you. You see this?
Are your nails painted?
I don't get why he painted his nails. Does he explain that?
He's just fabulous, darling. He's just absolutely
darling.
fabulous.
Like Patsy and Adina.
There, I just got your fucking job, bitch.
Dog, are your nails painted?
Yeah, like famous, bitch.
I love it that they have they orbit a guy that's obviously gay, but when they do like anti-LGBTQ plus shit, it goes under the radar, right?
In the shit.
My nigga,
oh my God! Did he actually paint them the colors of the stones? Was that?
He's
painted?
that much of a fucking retard, right?
So 4-week is some weird shit. Okay, good to know. I always thought it was GG, but okay, if you say so. 4-week has been on panel. Some weird chick. They're always weird. You like 4-week? Well, I don't.
So autistic that he legitimately thinks he's the Thanos of the internet.
So he literally was like, I'm going to own this motherfucker by painting my fingernails. Like, what do they call it?
I'm not in a fucking delusion to actually think I'm Thanos, unlike you. I don't have a mark of sacrifice as my fucking background. I'm not loopy. I don't have, berserk shit all over the fucking place or in the background. This is literally a skit for me. I don't actually think I'm Thanos. Some people actually think they're fucking characters.
Stones.
The Infinity Stones, yeah. We call them the Tism Stones now.
Well, now they are because of Monty. Thanks a lot, Monty.
Yeah.
Thanos, bitch. I'm Thanos in the shit.
My nigga, you look so pretty.
Oh, you real sweet. Okay.
Right,
hey, I just snapped my fucking fingers, and you just got a fucking job. You should say thank you.
Show me your nails again. Show me your nails. You get your hair done.
Okay.
You got your hair done.
You can see.
Oh, he's mad. He is furious.
I was about to say that for those of you who've been watching my coverage of Monty for years, you can see when the rage starts to boil underneath. You can see it. He starts off trying to be lighthearted, but I can't explain it. He can't contain himself. You can see he's getting more and more angry. I'm assuming he's
why do people think I get angry at this shit? I just do this shit because I guess different tone. Like I can go up. I can say shit. I can start screaming. I just do it because I can. It's not like I'm getting angry. Like, why does he legitimately think I get angry about this shit? I just do that shit because I can. I want to. It's not an anger thing. It's a thing where it just makes the interaction different.
A rage quit. Am I wrong?
Just continue watching.
Okay.
Dude.
A job was
Warwick plays games on your phone and your family's phone. I cannot divulge all they've done, but the police are involved. Do you know who actually Warwick is? Do you know, like, do you actually know who this person is, address and everything?
enough. Okay. I see. So you want
Thanks,
another
Miss
snap?
H.
Do you want me to get you another bra? You want something lacy? You want one that clips in the
You know
front?
what? I got you. I just got you a job.
Hey,
Maybe we'll start Monday, or at least an interview with that snap.
I'm trying to be like, Jamaicans be having 2 tree jobs.
Jamaicans be having. Okay,
Tree
where you even
jobs.
from?
California.
I mean, like your background. I know you're from California, dumbass.
Oh, he's trying to get to know him now. I love it. Getting to
Yeah.
know Yato. Getting to know all about Yato.
I'm a nigga. I'm black.
Really?
Yes. I'm black.
Okay. How about that nipple ring in your nose? Why you got a nipple ring in your nose,
Why is
bitch?
he calling it a nipple ring?
You don't know about septum piercing?
I know about it, but I'm asking you.
It's a piercing that I have.
2 tree jobs.
Why
Oh
you
my
asking
God,
me?
Seth for coming in with the whole Jamaican slang, but like 1, 2, 3. Oh man, you know what? I can't even say anything about that. The whole 1, then you got 2, then you got 3.
You want to feel pretty today? I thought you were a grown man.
My nails are like this because I'm famous. Does this
Oh,
little
God.
bitch Alex in the UK want me to get him for malicious communications? You little hoe.
Yeah, another hate crime on the record. Yeah, let's just bring it. Come on.
What, another hate crime on the record? So you are saying that you have a hate crime on your record already? Having a second one on your record isn't good because, from my understanding, the first time you'll get a caution. The second time, you typically don't get another caution. They'll bring you in for an interview, and you might have to sign something saying pretty much that you did it and that you're guilty of the offense and you won't do it again. And then maybe a third time it gets escalated and it's more serious. But that whole UK thing with the malicious communications is rather serious. So saying that, what he just said, another hate crime. So what other hate crimes has this little piece of shit done?
Let's do it.
Because if you're telling me this, when is this? This is like around 36 minutes in. Jesus.
I'm famous. Does this
Oh,
little
God.
bitch Alex in the UK want me to get him for malicious communications? You little hoe.
Yeah, another hate crime on the record. Yeah, let's just bring it. Come on. Let's do it.
What were,
Let's do it.
what were you saying? Why is he so
I
mad?
was upsetting him.
Take
Does
care,
this
Iggy.
little bitch
Have
in
a
the
good
UK
one.
want me to get him for malicious communication?
That's 3 now.
What
That's
an
3
idiot.
threats now.
We're all
I'm
going
trying
to
to
jail.
stack them up a little bit.
We're all going to jail.
Little
Yeah.
bitch,
Hey, Alex.
Calm down.
your ass bitch.
Are you trying to
What the
call
fuck you
police?
talking about, shit?
Are you trying to call the
Shut your
police?
fucking ass up.
Are you snitching? You can't handle a couple little mean words, so you try to go snitch. I thought you were grown.
Do I look like I'm in fucking high school?
You kind of do.
Talking about is it
You-
snitching?
you
Okay,
definitely- you sound
grow
like
the
you in
fuck
high
up.
school.
Stop drinking on stream. Get a fucking job
It's
and stop
Saturday.
staying at your
Oh,
fucking
he's
mama's
mad.
house.
It's Saturday.
I'm sick of people not fucking having a job on the
You even
fucking
work on
internet
Saturday.
and staying at their fucking mom's house.
He's mad.
My mama don't live in LA.
Okay, because it's different, right? When you're staying at your family's house, aka it's not your
Yeah.
fucking house. Okay,
Yeah, it's called. You never have you
It's
never
called
visited
where
a
the
family
fuck
member's
is your
house?
house? Do you have a
In
house?
Las Vegas. In Las
Do you
Vegas.
okay? Do you
I told
own a
you- I
house?
said this like 3 times. I live in an apartment.
Okay, do you have a house?
I live in an apartment.
Okay, is your rent supplemented?
Why would I?
Oh, is he going where I think he's going?
You have a job?
Why would I tell you about my rent?
Okay.
Once again,
Okay, so
I'm
you
not-
I found
Oh,
this on the
shit.
web for his
Why is
door. I
Siri
think he's
talking
gone.
to me? Oh my God, Siri, shut up. Does that go through? Probably. Shut up, Siri. Cancel. What are you doing? Cancel.
I was just
No.
hiding palindromes. and
Oh my
writing
God, they're all
quizzes.
now. The one behind me's talking. I'm
Did I-
screwed. Oh, it's
I did.
like what's it called? I feel like I'm in Terminator. It's fucking. Oh my God, why am I blinking? What's the Oh my God, Cyberdyne, right? Is it Cyberdyne?
Yes,
Whatever.
it's Cyberdyne Systems. Yeah.
Cyberdyne, yeah. Cyberdyne's
Skynet.
taking over, right?
Sorry, none of my
Skynet. That's what
personal-
I wanted. Skynet. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, got it. You do not have a job.
Is this really all that you have?
Go. Oh, so you're not disputing it.
It's really
So
not- it's
I'm
really-
on the
this is
screen
really
with
all
the
that you
bum
have?
ass bitch
Where do you work?
that should
Where do you
be
work?
that should
Where
be
do
on
you live at?
Workopolis right now and Monster, and instead
Thank you, Amber's Rarity double. Amber's Rarity double tooth member for 17 months. Doesn't Monty stop?
Well, I really want to know if his rent is supplemented. Like Jesus, like there's so much people. I mean, I'm not even trying to hate on this shit. It just gives me a better understanding of like why he has so much free time. I mean, he doesn't have a job. He's fucking drinking, but there's a lot of people that don't have a fucking job that drink. It's because they're on fucking benefits. Like shit, there's tons of people on benefits that dress better than me. They're in Puma, they're in all Gucci, they're in Versace, and they're drinking alcohol from night till day. I'm like, where the fuck are they getting this money? They're just working under the table. Like they got supplemented rent like Jessica Messica. Still can't believe Jessica Messica didn't pay her less than $500 for her rent and got the boot. And instead of paying it when it was a holiday, she decided that no, how did it go again? We saw her in and around her town / city, and then either it was a holiday, the holiday was coming up, so she decided to pay it after, but they gave her specific stipulations that it needs to be paid on time. So whether you're a day late, half a day late, fuck an hour late, you're late. Don't pay it late, else you get booted.
For free for no reason at all, aside from grassy obviously. I don't even know. Like I haven't looked at his channel in so long. I don't even know what he talks about anymore. I don't know who he covers. I don't even know if he still does Sean Cobb.
SJM needs to be shamed to hell because we got Keeks getting pissed off at him for being a drunk when she invited a drunk over to her place, knowing that the drunk is a drunk. Like Jesus Christ! So now you're pissed off that the drunk that was doing drunk shit, the same drunk shit he was doing before he was at your house, is continuing to do it. And then he was eating food. When was that? Like Thursday night, and he was like all going all over his shirt. It was like completely fucking gross. I'm like, this dude needs to stop. I'm always gonna shame S-Jam. He can pretty much do what he wants, just don't hurt somebody, because the worst thing I want is that dude to get behind the wheel of a car when he is inebriated and hurt somebody in his community. How am I supposed to react to that? I don't want somebody to get hurt. Like the guy is a slap.
I kind of just, like I said, he got too crazy with the 14-year-old this and 14-year-old that, and I was like, this guy's insane. And then he started caping for certain people. I said, you know what? No, not interested. So yeah, I don't even know what he does anymore. That's why I was so surprised to hear Yato versus Monty. I said, how did this hamster become relevant again? What happened?
and he's trying to like talk shit.
I guess, yeah, the other thing, I'm a hamster because I guess I'm 5'3" and I got like man tits. What do they call them again? Bitch tits. I don't got tits.
Yeah,
don't know.
really, out of the blue. Yeah. Out of
He
the
just
blue.
started. He started. I know. He started having a random cracks at Yato, which it did not
Maybe.
play out the way he thought it would.
Well, you know
I
what?
think it's gonna play out even more. Anytime Yato was on the stream, I'm just gonna come on and berate a jobless asshole. As we're gonna rescue Jesus. I think she's gonna have her own problems soon. A whole lot of real life problems.
How they say, I mean, I don't know about over in the UK, but in here, when I was a kid, they used to be like, oh, if they would tell the girls, if a boy pulls your hair in class, that means he really likes you. maybe
Yeah, I
that
can
was
see it, yeah.
Monty's way of flirting with Yato, was like starting some shit to see if he can get to kind of get a little feel of how Yato's, which way Yato's leaning.
I'm flirting with a jobless ass bum that lives at his brother's apartment and drinks all day and comes in to talk shit. If I was a woman, my vagina would be dry as hell, like the Sahara fucking desert. What the fuck is any grown adult gonna do with this jobless fucking ass bum? Nothing. What utility is this jobless fucking ass bum? He doesn't have a car. Maybe he has a bicycle. I don't know. AKA somebody else. Can you answer? Does this bitch have a bicycle? He kind of looks like the type to like ride his bicycle around, like chrome it out, make it look nice, like spend $10,000 on a fucking bicycle, doing like the dumbest shit to it. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a place of his own, and he keeps getting fired from all the jobs that he has. Who the fuck is getting wet off this goddamn bum? Nobody. Okay, stop it.
You know, I don't know.
To be
I
okay.
should be at work
Gotcha.
on
Oh,
the
the
weekend.
hamster thing, Fish. The hamster thing actually started with GG, and then PG started calling me a hamster as well. So it really didn't originate with PG. It originated with GG.
Way Yato's leaning, you know. I don't know.
To be okay.
I should be at work on
Gotcha.
the weekend.
Thank you for the super chat, soft set. How many MGs was Yato onto pan? How many MGs was
Take care,
Yato
Fish.
on to panel up with an inside? What's an MG?
Milligrams.
Oh, wheat milligram. Oh, milligrams of like the marijuanas. Oh, I don't know. I
Jesus fucking Christ.
think Yato just likes talking to anybody. Listen, Monty's an asshole, but at least Monty, unlike a lot of other people Yato invites on panel, at least Monty had the balls.
Monty is what we in the anime world would refer to as a tsundere.
So good.
Oh my God. Speaking of Sundere, do you know this little cocky boy that dick doesn't even work? Do you know he was doing Yandere shit? Yandere, Yandere. If you don't know what that is, I guess you're not really deep into anime. But this guy used to do Yandere shit. He's saying that I'm a Sundere, but dude, you were doing Yandere shit, okay? All right, stop it. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it.
What's that, Tiger?
See, Miss H, aka Honey Buddy Dabby's wife, knows exactly what Yandere or Yandere shit is. But if I gotta explain it to you, I guess I can explain it to you.
Tsundere type of character is exactly what
I am not a Sundere character. You're a fucking Yandere character. You used to do Yandere YouTube shit. I gotta look that up. I probably there's screenshots of that shit on the farms, and he was taking pictures of him in a fucking dress. I'm not even knocking that because fuck, I'm in a wedding dress. I was in a fucking wedding dress, but I'm just saying, okay, like this guy is a complete joke. But Sundere or Sundere shit is where you have a character and the development process depicts that character with like initially a harsh personality, and then gradually over time it's that character reveals a warmer, friendlier side. And then there's Yandere shit where it's where this person has it's initially like a sweet loving character that's kind and gentle towards a love interest, but then the affection becomes extremely obsessive and potentially extremely violent or psychotic. There's lots of like yandere shit going on.
you just described. Usually a female character that beats the shit out of the male protagonist, but she hates him, but really likes him underneath. That's how this is how
like the abused women on Maury Povich, she would go, but I love him.
But I love him.
Yes, but I love him, Maury, and your boyfriend beats you every day, but I love him. We used to call those the "but I love him" girls back in the 90s. Thank you for the super chat again, Amber's already double tooth. Monty finally got that marine biologist. No, but listen, Monty, whatever, but at least Monty did go on panel because Yato invites a lot of his detractors on panel and they all run and hide. So I'm giving Monty a win for at least showing up. It's embarrassing. He should have stayed home, but at least he showed up. At least he showed up.
Yes.
Not everybody
Yes.
works on the
The
weekend.
economy is that bad. Get your
Kate wants to know if that's weeb talk for Ladyboy. Is it Chuck and Alex? I'm assuming?
No.
It is not. It is not Kate. No.
fucking ass up and get an
Everybody
actual
has
fucking
a 9
job.
to 5 from Monday to Friday.
You think 40 hours is gonna fucking change the world?
Wait, didn't you tell me specifically that you wasn't gonna have any work today?
My God.
Listen, bitch, I'm always
No,
working.
nigga. I said, didn't you? The words came out of your mouth that you sent to me in a message. You said, I'm working today. I don't have time today. And I said, when are you not working? And you said Saturday.
Got him.
Oh yeah, this call.
So you think?
Can we?
Why is this a got you moment? Like, I don't understand this shit. It's like this just tells me these are like bum ass bitches. It was like once you get off work, there's so much other shit you gotta do. If you have a kid, you gotta do childcare and you gotta clean their room, and depending on how old they are, you gotta make their breakfast, their lunch, their dinner. I don't get this shit where grown ass man cannot understand that once you aren't working your regular 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 7 to 3, whether you're first shift, second shift, or third shift, doesn't matter. That you're still having to work. You still got laundry to do. You still got to cook and clean. You got your backyard to clean up. You got your deck to clean or paint for the summer or your gardening to do. You got to mow the lawn. You got to water the flowers. You got to go to Costco for food. You got to get your dry cleaning done. Like, I never get this. Like, how is this a got you moment? This is actually a got you moment for them, because I am actually shocked, because I got to pause for a second. Like, what the fuck? So you're telling me you don't understand, you can't relate that when you're not working means you're not working, because when you're off from your fucking regular job, you still got so much other shit to do. Like, even right now after this, I gotta go into the car and clean that shit up. I gotta make sure I vacuum. I gotta take out my receipts that's been in there for like a week now, because I keep my receipts on my person in case anything happens. I'm like, how the fuck can these men, grown ass men, not understand this shit?
Who's gonna
Hold on,
fucking
wait,
change
wait,
the
wait,
world?
wait. Wait, didn't you tell me specifically that you wasn't gonna have any work today?
Listen, bitch, I'm always
Uh-oh.
No,
working.
no, 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 nigga. I said, didn't you? The words came out of your mouth that you sent to me in the message. You said,
Got him.
I'm working today. I don't have time today. And I said, when are you not working? And you said Saturday.
Got him.
Oh yeah, this call.
So you think
Can we hold on? I want you to look at Monty's face, please. And I want you to
Yeah, please look at my face, because I'm in disbelief that this shit is even happening. That grown people cannot have this understanding that once you're off work, there's so much shit to do, especially when you own a house, when you got family to take care of, when you gotta pay bills, you gotta. But then again, you're talking to a whole bunch of bum ass bitches here. Like, it is actually a gotcha moment, but not the way that they think.
listen. Look at his face as you listen to Yato finish the sentence where he goes, "I don't got work on Saturday." Look at his quick turn to the camera, like, "Oops, watch,
And you said Saturday.
watch." Hold on,
And
I gotta
said,
do it
when
again.
are
I'm
you
sorry.
not working? And
Right,
you
right.
said Saturday.
so? You think
call?
Yeah, I'm giving that look. I'm literally talking to a grown ass man that doesn't have this understanding. Any grown ass man with utility has this fucking understanding.
To the
Like, these
lie.
are
that when
facts.
That's the best.
I'm not working, that I'm actually not working, as in I'm not perfecting myself. I'm not
Okay,
doing
I
courses.
didn't know
I'm
you were
not.
fucking
I'm not
retarded.
getting
When
certifications.
someone
I'm not
asks
working
you,
on my house.
He's just like garlic bread, guys. He is the exact. This is this kind of shit that garlic bread pulls. He does this word salad thing. Well, when I meant work, I meant that I was bettering myself because I have multiple streams of income. Like when normal adults say work, right? We mean work.
Well, a normal adult should have multiple streams of income. If you don't have multiple streams of income as an adult, you're fucking behind. If you're really just going to depend on your 9 to 5 and you're not doing stocks or something or a side hustle, you're not having a high interest, low volatility account, whatever that is, if you're not having ETFs or GICs, you are fucked. Because nowadays is going back to where the middle class is shrinking, and you're either going to be rich or you're going to be fucking poor. The amount of money for meat and shit like that, when you go, you're either fucking rich or you're either fucking poor. I will never get this shit. Like, these guys think they got me at a gotcha moment. This actually describes or gives me a better understanding of both of you. Well, all three of you, you're both all fucking bums. One that lives in council housing that slides around in the wheelchair and talk shit about people. Yato D bum, Yato D walking, or should I rather say Yato B walking, that doesn't have a fucking job, doesn't have a fucking car, stays in an apartment with his fucking brother and drinks alcohol all fucking day. What the fuck does he know about owning a home and having responsibilities and utility and having to have multiple streams of income? Doesn't matter if you earn another $5 or 10 or 15 from it, you still have to do something, else you are fucked in this economy. And it's so shocking to me that I had to like almost triple take, like, did this man literally just ask me that I said I was free on Saturday, and then he's perplexed as why I'm still busy, because what I'm not sitting fucking on the couch watching TV playing with my dick. I'm doing something. I got to do shit. That's why I'm at car. Because when he asked me to go and take the link, I had to fucking pull over. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You were literally telegraphing to me if I knew nothing about you that you just a bum ass bitch.
Work. If you're able to work and you say work, people assume, oh, a 9 to 5, a weekend job, a job. But Gorlick and him are the exact same person. They actually are guilty of the same shit. But let me tell you where Monty went wrong. Gorlick Bread, when he got caught doing the shit he was doing, was smart enough. He had been around long enough to realize that the Gore world is pretty stupid, right? And they have very short memories. And if you just pretend to be sorry and take a couple weeks off and come back, it's like nothing ever happens, and they take you back. And that's exactly what happened with Gorlick Bread. Monty got caught, and instead of just stepping back and saying, let me just shut up for a couple weeks, he just fought and fought and fought and fought. He never.
So I should shut up because I was sending dick pics to people, and it was in a red room video raping them. So I should just shut up and let somebody tell that lie about me. I should shut up and let somebody tell a lie that I was helping them scam people. I should shut up and let all the type of nonsense that have come out to be lies on me just happen. You making up all sorts of dumb shit. Speaking of making up shit, where the hell's that Vicky Vibes? Last time I saw Vicky Vibes, her name was Vicky Vita. I was kind of thinking, I was a little bit salty, to be honest. I was thinking, you know what? Vicky Vibes, she wants to be famous. Like, fuck her. But I'm thinking now, no, Vicky Vibes should be famous so I can fucking sue her ass for millions of dollars. Just like how, how World of T-shirts say it. I'ma sue your ass, Vicky Vibes, for millions of dollars. And I really am too. Because I have her video still of her defaming me. This is what happens when your dumbass decides to listen to a little sociopathic goo head. That yeah, this was 5 days ago. This is what happens when you listen to a sociopathic Google head tells you all types of dumb shit, and listen to another sociopath tell you I was sending them dick pics and that I was in a red room video raping their ass when it all came out to be lies. Don't be stupid. 5 days ago, yes. Well, it's more like it was 6 days ago because YouTube and their time thing. If you're not past the time that is of the day, it still counts as effectively the previous day. But yeah, Vicky Vibes. Hopefully you become famous, Vicky Vibes. I'd love to get 1 or 2 mil off of you for all your dumb shit that you were doing and saying, trying to make money off defaming somebody. So there you go. I think I'm gonna be done. I got shit to do. Like I said, I gotta clean out my car. I got some floors to do. I gotta like brush my Turkish Angora cat wherever she is. If she's sleeping, I won't bother her. But if she's oot in a boot, I'm gonna brush her because I gotta get that done. I can't water my plants. I did water them this morning. What I do is I whenever I get up, which is typically like 5:30, 6:30, sometimes 5 a.m. I get up pretty early. I water before the sun comes up. Then I water when the sun goes down. So I don't need to burn my grass or my flowers. So I have a Turkish Angora. It's Martha. She's not blind and she's not deaf, which is actually really rare with a Turkish Angora. And she's my sweetheart. I call her my mom because she treats me like a little kitten. She's always grooming me, always beside me. Whenever I'm not like feeling so good, she just knows. She is literally like a mom to me. But hey, I'm out of here. Yeah, she's super cute, and I love that. We're a family together, and I'm glad that I found her because she's such a sweet cat that had a very hard life. Thanks a lot, Bally. I really appreciate ya. Thanks, AK and Alice Glitter and everybody else that was here and not Banana Anima. I really appreciate you. I'm out, and I gotta make a stream about the whole GP thing because GP is a weirdo, and it needs to be brought out what the shit he was doing before in the past, and he keeps denying it and making shit up because Hecat's daughter has actually been right. Like what he was doing and saying, what she said in that stream from 2 days ago that was privated. When was that privated? Like yesterday. Hussey privated it, of course, because GP probably cried like a little bitch to private it. It's still out there, and I think people need to know. So I'll show it and I'll tell them. Anyways, I'm out. Peace. Take care.